Good morning, YouTube. Today we're going to do a little flight plan test using the Parrot Bebop 2 drone and the Sky Controller 2 controller, using the Free Flight Pro software and the add-on software, flight plan software that you can purchase as an upgrade to the Free Flight Pro software. I'm going to be showing you everything on my iPad, just because it's got a bigger screen. But when we actually fly the plane, we're gonna use my iPhone connected to the Sky controller. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're gonna do is go into the flight plan software, and we're creating a new flight plan using the Bebop 2. And as you can see, there's a blue dot that's essentially just indicating my current location. So the first thing we're going to do is select a start point for the Bebop to take off from. And we're going to just do that right in the middle of the driveway. Stupid. But essentially right in the middle of the driveway. Now, not sure if you can see it or not, but there's a little arrow coming off of this waypoint, and that's essentially indicating your direction of flight or which way that the camera's looking. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate that arrow around because that's not the way that I want it to go. And the next thing I'm going to do is you'll see there's a little slide bar over here, which indicates what your desired altitude is. And I'm going to take mine up to roughly 200 feet because I want to avoid any trees, wires on this flight. This particular flight's about 2.5 miles long. We're going to fly it to a nearby park, and I'm going to just try to follow the road the entire way out, just to, like I said, to avoid any trees or any wires. Plus, I'm going to have control over the camera during this flight on the Bebop, and we're going to jump in the car once we start the flight plan and kind of follow the Bebop all the way to the park, 2.5 miles. And so the video coming from the Bebop, you should be able to actually see our car traveling down the road the entire time. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is just continue to insert waypoints in the direction I want the Bebop to go. I'm just going to continue adding waypoints. You'll see that it automatically adjusts the arrows based on the flight path. So I'm just going to keep it over the road at 200 feet. Take it out to the main road here. Also, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a little box between waypoints. What that's showing you is the distance traveled between waypoints. So between this waypoint and this waypoint, there's a little box right here that says it's 209 feet. That's your distance traveled. So I'm just going to keep on adding waypoints here. One of the neat things about this software is you can actually pause the flight plan at any point during your flight, and as long as you have wireless connectivity with the Bebop, you can actually take control back over the Bebop and fly it. Why is that a good thing? Probably more so, you know, if you start running out of battery, or if something happens with the drone, or if you see an obstacle that the drone's about to fly into, you can pause it, take control of the drone, and safely land it. Parrot also claims that you do not need wireless connectivity during the flying a flight plan, that the GPS will automatically take it, as long as there's enough battery, will automatically take it to your destination and safely land it for you. So you don't necessarily need wireless connectivity. Alright, just flying up to the end of the road. I'm gonna hang a left here. I have done a flight plan test at the park that we're flying this to today, but it was a really small flight plan. I just wanted to kind of see how the software worked, and I can say that it worked flawlessly. It just essentially flew a box at about 140 feet, and yeah, it worked really well. So we're gonna push it a little further today on this test. This one's still a pretty simple test. I'll show you in the next screen that there's definitely more functions that you can add to the flight plan software. If you want to video record or take a snapshot of a point of interest, rotate the drone somewhere between these two waypoints, you can set that up in the next screen, and I'll show you that here in just a minute. Let's see where I'm at here. And we're on the home stretch to the park. And this is the big parking lot that we're going to land the Bebop in. Alright, so it's going to land it right in the middle of this parking lot. Alright, so now we're going to go to the next screen, and you'll see about the 7,000 waypoints that I stuck in there to try to fly at this 2.5 miles. Hopefully. Alright, so each one of these lines indicates a new waypoint. I'm not really sure why, but you'll see these big bubbles down at the bottom. What that's showing you is your altitude. And what's weird about this software is it's actually showing your altitude in meters, and I haven't seen a place where you can set that up to display it in feet. But it's showing 61 meters, which is roughly 200 feet. You'll see that there's a box here. What that is, like I was saying, you can add various functions to your flight plan. It automatically adds a takeoff function and a landing function at the beginning of your flight plan and at the end of your flight plan. But these icons up here, you can actually drag and drop in between your waypoints, and you'll see that it'll have, basically, I want to take a picture of something between this waypoint and this waypoint. Or if you want to stop recording or start recording, pause the flight plan at any point during your flight. This will automatically pause it. You can actually have it rotate at some point in your flight plan if you want it to. So there's some nifty little features built into this. So we'll go back to our main screen. Oop, I did want to show you that for this particular flight plan, flying at 16 feet per second, which is roughly 11 miles an hour, to go that 2.5 mile distance, it's going to take roughly 14 minutes 47 seconds. So there should be plenty of battery on the Bebop 2 to get it to this point. Hopefully we will not have to utilize the manual pause function to take control over the drone. We will have connectivity over or with the drone the entire time, just because I want to, one, I want to make sure that it'll do it. Two, I want to be able to record what's going on my iPhone and show you what the flight plan looks like while it's in flight. So we got the batteries charging up, and we'll get this thing all set up, and we'll take it off here in just a bit. It's about looks like 9:45. There should be minimal school traffic right now, or no school traffic, and minimal work traffic. So we're gonna go ahead and try this 2.5 mile flight plan over to the park. And let's see, let's power up the drone. Let's connecting. The conditions today are about perfect. Hold on. I am going to go take the phone and put it into airplane mode. That way nobody, well, I guess I'm not. Cellular, let's turn cellular data off. Wi-Fi is on. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and do a flat trim. Okay, so it's been flat trimmed. Now we'll go back to flight plan. Make sure the to the park flight plan is selected. It is. Alright. Do me proud, little Bebop. Let's launch it. Should be climbing to 200. Alright, we'll jump in the car and have it follow us.
Here we go.
Alright, it's already heading down the road.
Okay. Speed up?
Yeah, definitely. It's way out in front of us right now. Zoom in on this flight plan. And it's getting ready to make the hard turn. Go for it. Keep going. I don't see us yet. We're still... Alright, now we're ready to be in front of it.
Slow down.
Oh, there's our car. Yeah. Just keep it where it's at. So the Bebop is at 90% battery right now. It was 100% when we started. Controller's at 100%. Altitude is currently 198 feet. You can slow down. Slow it way down. It's not even by that big old house back there.
Still way out in front of it.
No, you're good now. Not sure if you can see this, but on the flight plan track, or the path itself, it's definitely tracking really good. You can't see this, but I can see that we are in the camera, and our dot shows our position. This little bebop icon shows its current position, and it's getting ready to fly over us right now. Alright, go ahead and, I don't care who's behind us now, get to the stop sign and take a left. It's about to make that turn. Yep, it just made the turn, and I see it up there. That's too cool. Clear this way. See it? Huh?
Just barely.
Alright, we're catching up to it. We're 100 feet away. 75 feet. Okay, we're good. Yep, it's making the turn right now, and we are in the red. We're in the camera. %, battery left. We're about 5 minutes 50 seconds into the flight. There we are on the camera. Okay, you're good. 8 minutes into the flight, 65% battery. And it's tracking us like a tow missile right now. Alright, 10 minutes into the flight, 58% battery left. We're 200 feet out in front of it right now, so it's behind us that far. Yeah, I hear it. There it is. So cool. Alright.
I'm gonna slow down right here and see if we can get it.
This is not where we turn, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, we are about to... There we are. Alright, now you can slow her down. .145 feet. We're 11 minutes 30 seconds into the flight with 52% battery left. And it should be making the turn pretty quick down into the park. Alright, go for it.
That is so awesome.
Completely autonomous. I didn't pause it or touch the sticks once. Making its final turns. It sees the parking lot. Let's say this is good, honey. We're going to be well out of its way.
Do you want me to?
Pull over that way.
I was wanting to see if that would.
Alright, well, just stay in the car just in case it, if you want to take over control of that camera, go for it. Oh, there it is. And now it's starting its descent. We are at 14 minutes, 24 seconds. We're at 39% battery. Still have no control. And we are at the park. Great job, Bebop. 14 minutes, 52 seconds. It took roughly, 63% battery to get here. Let's see. What other data can I give you? It's pretty on the money. This, I think I told you in the initial video, it was supposed to be a 14-minute, 51-second flight. It took 14 minutes and 52 seconds, so not too shabby. Good job, Parrot. You guys made an awesome product. This thing is amazing. 2.5 miles almost. Of course, we were connected wirelessly the entire time, so we had real-time data during the entire flight. And this thing just performed amazing. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to our channel. Thanks. Thanks for watching. What do you think?